You know you're getting old when your idea of happy hour is the M&S reduced section in the evening. One thing about me, if I come across a new protein or health food product in the supermarket, I'm gonna buy it. I need to try it. So today we are taste testing some new in M&S products, and then I also have some things that I bought from Asda the other day. But we are gonna start with probably the thing I'm most excited for, and that is the new Tiramisu overnight oats. Let's see how this compares to the God tier apple crumble. This is described as coffee oats with chia seeds topped with high protein yogurt. I'm not the biggest fan of tiramisu, which is very weird because I love coffee, but I think it's just because I'm not the biggest fan of cream. And I figured because it's yogurt as opposed to cream and like heavy cream, maybe I'll like it a little bit more. But first impression. Now I did buy this yesterday, so let's hope it's not gone too sour. I'm gonna get a little bit of scoop of everything. Gorgeous, creamy, thick consistency. Cheers, let's give this a try. The cacao nibs just add a lot of bitterness, so if you don't like the taste of very bitter chocolate, probably could scoop these off before you try it. The yogurt on top is quite plain, just your standard kind of natural flavor. And now I'm going to try the oats on their own. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. If you love the flavor of coffee and dark cacao, then you might enjoy this, but just not for me. You may notice the next product is already empty, and that's because I actually bought this a couple days ago. This was purchased on the 12th, and this was their Banoffee overnight wheat bisks. And this was also a reduced section, and thank God, because honestly, I didn't really like the top layer was just like a plain yogurt, which was nothing that exciting. And then I really wanted a strong Banoffee flavor, but that middle layer just kind of tasted like, I don't know, the best way to describe it is baby food. I would avoid this. I haven't tried their other overnight wheat bix, but I've heard that one doesn't taste that good too, so kind of a shame. Then lastly from M&S, we have my dinner for later, so let's hope this one tastes good. This is from their summer edit. It's the shaker salad summer greens pasta. And this was purchased yesterday, so the greens probably aren't looking as fresh as they would had you bought it on the day. The dressing is looking thick and creamy, so let's give that a little pour. And it is called shaker salad, so I guess we put the lid back on and give it the old Kardashian shake. I know this is a salad, but for the price, I really wish there was more protein in here. Like some halloumi cheese or even just chicken, I feel like would have gone really well. But cheers, let's give this a taste test. I'm actually going to give this a 8 out of 10. Very fresh, very herby. I will probably be adding some chicken when I have it for dinner later. Moving on to Asda, we have 2 protein puddings and 2 protein shakes. Definitely most excited to try this one. This is by Lindahls, and it's their protein pudding in creme brulee flavor. I mean, that is a bit of me. Anything custardy, right up my street. Oh my God. What? Okay, let's open this. This is 14 grams of protein, 105 calories per pot, which is pretty good macros. I love Lindahls. I always buy their protein yogurts and their protein puddings, so I'm very, very excited to try this. Cheers. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yum, that is like straight up custard. I'm trying to figure out if I can taste like the protein aftertaste. I don't think so. Dairy dessert with vanilla and creme brulee flavor with sweeteners. Yeah, honestly, I love this. I'm definitely going to buy this again. I would give this like a solid 9 out of 10. On the same brand, we have one of their yogurts, or that word, which I'm not even going to attempt to say, and it is in the flavor pear. So I don't think I've ever tried a pear flavored yogurt. Have I? I don't think so. Give it a little bit of a mix. That's what it's looking like. Cheers. Oh, maybe going from a protein pudding to a yogurt was not the best idea, because this like instantly kind of gives you that more sour flavor, which isn't really fair comparing them side by side. So I'm trying to get into the mindset of like, okay, I'm eating a yogurt now. Let's have one more bite, because I don't know if I got much pear flavor. It's a very, very subtle aftertaste. It's like first spoonful, you're pretty much just getting the flavor of yogurt, and eat more, the pear slowly starts to come through, but honestly, it's very subtle. I don't know if I'd buy this flavor again. I really like their like white chocolate or raspberry flavors in this range, but this is nice. If you love pear, I would still recommend giving this a go. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. And lastly, we have 2 protein shakes to try by the brand Arla. So I've got their vanilla vanilla fudge flavor milkshake, 20 grams of protein, no added sugar. It says thick and creamy. And then we also got the chocolate brownie flavor. And as you can see, the straw is gone because I already drank the chocolate one when I bought it initially. If you're someone who normally doesn't like the taste of protein shakes, because I don't know, sometimes they just have that slightly weird aftertaste and the consistency isn't great, but they actually nailed the brief on this one. It really does have more of that milkshake flavor, and it's quite thick and creamy, and pretty much essentially what it says on the cover is what you get. And now let's try the vanilla fudge. So I'm just gonna give this a shake. Hopefully it tastes as good as the chocolate. Cheers. This definitely has a little bit more of that protein flavor to it. I feel like the chocolate one was so chocolatey that it kind of covered it up. This, you can definitely tell you're drinking a protein shake. It's still good though. Definitely thick, definitely creamy as they advertise. Am I getting fudge? A little bit. I feel like the first sip you get vanilla, and then the more the flavor sits in your mouth, the kind of fudgy caramel starts to come through. Yeah, not bad. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoy this type of content, please give this video a like and leave a comment. It really does help my channel. But I will see you guys next time.